In this video, we are going to flash Linux on the MXQ Pro Smart TV box that you can get for cheap. However, these devices comes with fake specifications because if you will notice, 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage for only 789 pesos? That's not even possible. And the other problem with these devices is that they are part of a botnet called Kimwolf, and I will link this article on the video description. But to summarize this, just think of this. Someone has access to your Wi-Fi connection, and by having access, they can do bad stuff, and at the end of the day, you will take the blame for it. And if you notice, the common devices that are infected with this malware or botnet is the MXQ Pro. Wow! And scrolling below, the following countries are the most commonly infected, and Philippines is one of them, with 131,000 of infected devices. If you want to check if your IP address is infected, go to Cynthian.com/check. It will show you if your IP address is infected, but note that IP addresses are shared between the users of your internet provider. So this is why we are going to flash Linux on our TV box, because basically a TV box is just like a Raspberry Pi. Since there's a lot of variations of the TV box, you have to open it up, check the labels, check the CPU, and look for it on the Armbian forum. If yours is on the list, like mine, you will just need to follow the steps to flash it. So first, we have to download Multitool, which will allow us to back up the internal firmware of the device. You will burn the image on the memory card that is like 16 GB. So just download the Multitool, extract the archive if you are going to use direct-to-disk copy on Linux. If not, you can use Balena Etcher or some other imaging utilities. And wait for the process to complete. After this, eject your memory card and plug it into the TV box, as shown on the picture. Then plug it in the power and wait for it to boot up to the multi-tool menu. Now we'll proceed with the backup procedure. There's a warning because my device uses NAND. So just click the backup flash. Select our device. Set the backup name. And proceed. This will take a while. And after that, the backup will be completed and the file should be on the SD card. Now we'll install the Jumpstart. This will allow us to use Armbian via SD card or USB storage. This will disable the stock firmware. And we have installed the Jumpstart. You can stop here if you want to use the Armbian on the SD card. But if you want to flash it, just click on Install Armbian on Step NAND. Now this is only for NAND devices. And again, this will only be possible if you are using a legacy Armbian image, because the current image cannot read the NAND flash. So again, this will take some time. I use the Armbian 21.08 with the kernel 4.4. And after that, we have burned the image to the NAND. Now you only have to shut down, remove the SD card, and just start it again. And as you can see, we have installed the Armbian to the internal storage. On the first boot, it will resize the file system, so it might take a while. Also, the first boot will need you to input your preferred root password. It will also prompt you to create a local account. And it will now boot to the desktop environment. Now this is the real speed of the desktop environment. It is painfully slow. Just running NeoFetch. Now look, the CPU temperature is already 80 Celsius. And this is even not inside the case. Now let's configure the hardware. Check your CPU type. And the Wi-Fi type. Now let's restart. After this, we should be able to connect using Wi-Fi. We already used 2 gigabytes of space. Just fast forwarding the restart. Again, it's painfully slow. You might want to use this without the desktop environment. And now we can now detect Wi-Fi. Let's do some speed test. Just connect it to my Wi-Fi. We don't have 5 GHz support. And the CPU is already 84, 85 Celsius. Now let's check the speed test. This is via Wi-Fi. Now my internet speed is around 200 Mbps. We can only get up to 10 Mbps on the Wi-Fi of this device. And the CPU is still cooking. You might need to replace the small heatsink or add some active cooling solution like a fan. Now some iPerf test using Wi-Fi. Now iPerf test using the LAN cable. I forgot to do a speed test here, but still we only have fast Ethernet with 100 megs. So that will be all for today. Thank you for watching and let me know what you think on the comments below.